Some areas were able to get a little sunshine today, especially up to the north and east, but the south and west was having to cope with low cloud cover and even some fog sticking around through much of the day. And unfortunately, it does appear that a lot of that cloud cover is going to be lifting back into the region entirely overnight, and we'll have again a mostly cloudy day going through Saturday with maybe just a touch of some drizzle here and there. Temperatures should be making it into the 60s overall. Now getting into Sunday, we have a frontal passage coming through around lunch, so that'll be basically clearing the area for the afternoon if you're watching basically to the north and west, already getting some sunshine. Later in the morning towards lunch, though, we still could see some showers out by Interstate 45 and maybe an isolated thunderstorm with this in the Brazos Valley, but that gets a lot more strong once it heads out to the east of here entirely. We're not going to be looking at a severe weather scenario with that, and we're back to clear skies going into Sunday night, and very, very cold air comes in during that time with some really rough wind chills Monday morning. As far as the overall larger pattern with the jet stream, we have this low that's about to make its way onto the coast. This is the one that's going to be responsible for that big snowstorm that they're expecting in the Midwest. You can see it rolling east right there, and then behind it, another low developing in the jet stream, which could be over Southern California by Wednesday, and then by Thursday and Friday, it's going to attempt to make it over New Mexico. Now, that might seem a little bit farther west, but again, that's in the jet stream. The surface part of this could be farther to the east, so that should involve parts of central Texas and the Brazos Valley into getting maybe some wintry weather out of that. Now, of course, this particular path in the jet stream with that low is just one of a few scenarios, and even if it does go along that path, what we could get out of that in terms of something falling from the sky could vary between rain or a wintry mix or snow or maybe even none of the above if some certain model scenarios play out. All that to say, of course, that there are many different ways that forecast can go, and we're going to continue to watch that closely, but we're not going to get too tied to one solution just yet. After all, it is a few days away. Temperatures tonight should be falling down into the 50s mainly, and then tomorrow we've got 66 in Waco, 69 in Bell County, 64 in Centerville, and Corsicana tomorrow looking at 62 degrees. So there is a range here once we get into next week where we could have some of that wintry weather as a possibility, shifting on how maybe that jet stream winds up. It could be a Wednesday, Thursday thing. It could be a Thursday, Friday thing. That's kind of where we're leaning with for now, but I could see that changing in the future. Of course, Monday's still quite cold. Strong winds offering some really rough wind chills. Sunny through Tuesday, and then we'll watch that period later on into the week. If nothing else, it looks quite cold with high temperatures only making it up into the 30s at best. Could be stuck in the 30s all day there for Thursday and Friday. And again, if we do see something, actual precipitation, well, does that mean rain or a mix of everything? That's going to depend on, well, ironing out a lot more details, which should become a little clearer to us in the coming days. But for now, in the Brazos Valley, you've got 65 for Saturday, 73 on Sunday with those isolated storms around lunch, and then the colder air comes crashing in, and that's going to spell some 40s and probably staying in the 30s for Thursday and Friday. There's some potential down there for wintry weather as well, maybe leaning more on the rain side of things, but we'll continue to watch.